Hi guys, I am the light of the Leo. This is my lovely brother, Joe Nathan, Mr. JoJo Speaks himself, Mr. Joe. Is there anything else?
No,
Joe Nathan
or just Joe.
or
I,
Joe.
I I love I love it when people call me Joe. Just
Oh,
Joe. Yeah,
that's
that's just so sweet to me
awesome.
whenever I hear it.
It is amazing. We are here to continue our time here with Netflix The Glory, episode 12. And this is going to be a part two because so much has happened in this episode. So, of course, we just want you guys to enjoy
Be able
yourself.
to digest. It'll
And
be easier
digest,
to
yeah.
digest.
And I
Yes,
was going to try to speed through everything, just make everything within an hour, but I said, no, we can't do
we
this.
must give our all, honey, to this
We
entire
must.
episode.
So, please join us as we tell the rest of the story. All right, all right. So we literally just got off the heels of who was fighting? Oh no,
Jejun, and Yongjin's husband.
okay. They fought of
Okay. Yeso's
Yeonjun,
dead, honey.
um Yo Jones' mommy protected Sohee's body. Rest in peace, Sohee. Made sure she wasn't going to the mortuary for nothing. Okay, I don't care what you
Okay.
dirty cops saying.
Okay. Dirty
It's not
cops.
happening, dirty
Hey,
cops.
not on my watch.
And she said, shouldn't it be the Ministry of Health telling us that? Why is the
Okay.
police here?
Who are you?
She did that. I really
Yes, you
enjoyed that
did.
moment.
As a queen does, honey.
And it is your fault, Jonathan. You got me really seeing her as that now. It's your
You
fault.
you didn't see that in her before? I'm glad I brought it to your attention. I'm
I
really
know she was
glad.
really great, but it's like, you know what? Yeah, she really is standing in her truth, who she is, and backing up her
She
son.
know who she is. She knows in all of her glory, honey. In
Okay.
all of her glory, honey.
Okay,
I
she's
live.
that woman. She's the queen.
She's that girl.
Okay.
She's that girl.
Man. So we have left,
The
the whole
HBIC, y'all. If y'all ain't know, now you know.
glory.
Sorry.
Anywho, young Jen has come home. What a day to just show up at the house, huh? So young Jen comes home. She drove up to the house or whatever, to the, the garage or whatever. The driver is at the car. It's like, what are you doing? Why aren't you going to get a yes, oh, okay? Why aren't you with her? And he said, well, we picked her up early today. And she's at her grandmother's.
What?
Excuse me? She was dumbfounded, confused. Okay. Moving
Okay,
forward.
bewildered. Okay.
Okay.
Befuddled. Okay.
And she walked into the house. Do Young was right there, at the house or whatever, in the house, excuse me. And she said, why is Yeso at your mother's house? And he said,
What did he say, girl? What were his exact words, girl? I know you got them written down,
you better know me well.
word for word.
He says, I have my reasons.
Okay, see, you know she asking for it, right? See, what she asked for, honey? She asked for the details,
She
girl.
said, I had to hear this from my driver.
That's how she said it, girl. I had to hear this from my driver.
Oh, goodness. And then as she looks closer, she sees that there was a kerfuffle of sorts. There's a little split right here in the lip,
Yeah.
little evidence of an altercation.
Okay, a kerfuffle, honey.
And she says, like, "Well, what happened? Like, what's going on?" And he said, well, he says, I don't have nice things to say to you. So I'm just going to push forward and move on.
Okay, he gave her a chance, girl. He gave her an out, honey. He gave her an out, girl. He really did. He really did. He really was looking out for her feelings. He was really trying to protect her feelings in this moment. And that shows you how much he still loves her. He doesn't
Absolutely.
want to hurt her feelings, like, unless she asks for it.
And she literally asked for it. Um,
Literally.
so she said to him, "I'd rather have an argument. Be mean." Of course, this is a part of her pathology. Her
No, no,
mother
she
has
she said it like this. I'd rather you have an argument. Be mean to me, okay? Just do that. I'd much rather that than you just be silent and be coy with me.
And like I said, it came from her pathology, I believe. Her mother has always been mean and surly with her. This is how she knows how to communicate. That's how I
Hmm.
feel. And then this is what he says. He says, I'm not going to yell, but he says, "My wife's lover went to my daughter's school claiming to be her father." Say what?
My wife's lover.
And then went on to say, "I
My
know."
wife's lover. Honey, catch that. My wife's lover. Could continue, Jennifer. Okay.
He says, "I know all your secrets. You have no idea how much I'm holding back." That's how he said that.
He said it real ferocious, like acting.
And then move on to say, "You only care about yourself." And she said, "I tried to protect us." And in response, he says, "Your soul is mine, even if you're not."
No, no. He said, "Who were you protecting? Were you protecting our
Uh,
marriage? Were you protecting a soul?" Yes.
yeah, I didn't get those specifics because,
It's okay.
I would have been writing the whole script.
You would
But
have. You would have. Yes.
but yes, the last thing he said there, yeah,
Your soul's
was
mine, even
your
if
soul
you're
is mine.
not.
And that's when I started to see like what his out could possibly be. What did you think about that whole situation? I got to ask you.
When I tell you I loved that scene, it was worth the wait of getting through episodes 1 through 11 to get this satisfaction.
Of
Once
episode 12.
again, you heard all of my voice messages when I was watching them, and
Yes,
I
yes.
was dying to see what his reaction would be to find out that Yeso was not his child.
Mhm.
And was it everything that I expected it to be? I didn't know what to expect, but I wanted a blow up, like
Okay,
that's what but this was so satisfactory to me.
good.
My wife's lover told me that he was Yesol's father. Okay. Said it with a straight face, eye to eye, girl.
And of course, we start trembling again after that.
Okay, yes. And then she falls down on the ground, and then the camera pans out, and we see the picture, the family picture, on the wall. Okay, you know we saw that for a reason, girl. You
Of
know that was done
course.
on purpose, girl.
Dag nabbit. Whole family.
Her family is falling apart right before her
Apart.
eyes. Okay.
And actually, let's also remember that this is the plan. Destroy everything in Yunjin's life and make sure she ends up by herself.
Hmm.
Y'all better listen to what Dungan is doing. Anywho, moving forward. So the mothers of the school, okay, they voted to oust Dungun, okay, with the help of her lovely mother. I really hated watching all of this. I hated watching
But you
everything that
know
she was
what? I'm
doing.
glad that they just reduced it down to the mothers just walking into her classroom
Yes,
and then they're
not a
moving on to the
whole
next scene. It
thing.
was just a little nice
Yeah.
10-second indication of what was happening.
And then Dungan went directly to her mother that's living in her apartment in some young, which is why she can't live in her own apartment because Mama done took over and she's showing enough trying to protect her mental health as much as possible, though her mother's not trying to do any of that. Um,
With her crazy orange hair.
okay.
Fresh.
She's okay. Dungan says, "How could you do this again?" And then started cutting up all her nice purses that she purchased with Yeonjin's money. And of course,
Mama goes off.
her mama starts beating her on the back and in the face. She ended up getting cut right here,
Mm-hmm.
and the blood CGI down her down her face like that. Um, it was a moment, and Donggun is apparently mentally fried by this whole moment.
Distraught.
She's going off. So as she cried in her car, leaving, her apartments. Yes, not the school, but her apartments. Jejun pulled up,
It was raining, y'all, pouring down.
and I really had to think about why is he even there? But I guess he feels like Donggun has some reason, some rhyme, some way that he set him up, or no. He was under the impression that Donggun was only telling Jejun everything.
Right.
I think he was upset that when he said to Do Young that I am her father, he didn't budge. He didn't blink. He's
No.
like, uh-huh.
Wait, that was supposed to be my moment. That was supposed to be my I gotcha. That was supposed to be my flight attendant moment. Okay. That's
Yes.
what that was supposed to be for me. And you stole it.
And Jejun, I think he thought about it long enough to get pissed off about it even more to actually show up to Dungum's home. And she wasn't in any space to
No,
talk.
not in the mood.
She was just in her car crying, and he just pulled up right in front of her. He got out the car, started walking towards the car. Get out of the car! And she was like, no. And then Superman. That's what I.
So I was just about to say Superman, girl, before it came out of your mouth. Superman, yes, with the cape on.
Okay.
S across
Ha!
his chest, honey.
He pulled up, almost hitting Jejun. And I love the act that he puts on for these moments with
Don't
these
he?
people as if he's just this
A, a,
nice, sweet
a
doctor
bystander,
man. Yeah,
okay?
like
An
you don't
innocent
know me, I don't know
bystander,
you, what's going on, you know what I'm
okay?
saying? Didn't even look back to make sure that Dungun was good. He just did his thing, what he had to do to make sure that she was protected in that space and moment,
Mm-hmm.
which was another thing. This is why I'm going to get you into more K drama so you can see some more of that kind of stuff. I
Yes.
don't need to inflate your fairy tale fantasy stuff, but I'm going to. Sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, because I appreciate it. You know this is what I want.
Yeah. So, like, he just walked. Yeonjin, excuse me, Yo Jung, sorry, walked up like it was an accident. Oh my gosh! Like he picked up the man's umbrella and was like, "You good?"
Okay, you don't want to
You
get wet,
know.
sir.
Thank
Okay.
goodness for this brand new car and all this amazing features kept me from hitting you.
Okay. Let me know
Oh
there was something in
gosh.
my way, honey. Let me know there
Yeah.
was blockage, okay, in
I
front of
didn't
me
know. But you know what? Next time I will hit you. That
with a straight
with a
face.
straight face. Like he's being all nice and sweet, and it's like, yeah, next time I will hit you. So move along with your life. And as he got into his car,
No, no,
don't
no.
go.
He put his business card
He
in Jay
did,
June's pocket, in his
so he
front
can find
pocket.
me.
Yes. You want to finish this conversation a little bit later. Call me up, okay?
But
Well, we
that's some
like
real
like we call
stuff.
on the Lord, honey. Call me up, honey, girl.
That was amazing. But yeah, after the car thing and he gets in his car, gets back into his car, Dongum backs up. I guess she kind of like gathered herself enough to drive away because she was really still distraught and
Mm-hmm.
too much was going on. And anybody in that kind of a moment, might have been frozen too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she backed up out, and then um, who backed up next?
Well,
Young Joan. He backed
the
up next.
yes, young John. First, he honked his horn, trying to get Jay June to get off the premises. Okay,
Okay,
let's
okay,
go. That was your cue, sir, to leave. Okay.
okay. He said, "Be more careful next time." Okay. and they leave the premises. Okay. Oh Lord. But yeah, after that, we see more of the situation with her mom. She threatens to continue to find Dongo no matter what. Whether she gets kicked out or not, all I gotta do is go down to the this poor office or whatever, give the name. I am your mother, so I'm gonna get all the information that I need no matter what. Yeah, just to mess up her life some more. I that bothers me. I can't stand that part of the whole thing. And then they bought Jin bought this situation back in Dungun's life. It's like, yeah, she did what she was supposed to do. She found the one that's going to get at her. Anywho, Yeonjung, they at the house. This is so sad and sweet at the same time.
So
Lord have
sweet.
mercy. He
I don't
makes
like to think of it as sad. Even in these
yeah,
moments, I don't like to think of the sadness. I just look at the sweetness of it.
yeah. Donggun, she's in her tent, traumatized and going through it. And he makes sure to show that he's present, literally walking back and forth in front of the tent, like just
All
waiting
she
for her
needed,
to say something.
all he needed to show her was his shadow to let her know that he was
I'm
there.
here. I'm here for you. Um, yeah. Yeah. Yeonjun gave her mom wait, hold on. Is that it? Oh yeah. Anyway, Yeonjun gave her mom his phone. What is this? Ew. I had to read. I had to understand. So sorry.
Yeah,
Yeonjun gave her mom his phone number. The mom is Donggun's mom. His phone number. That's why he pulled up to the apartment.
right.
Craziness. Moving forward, we going to church. Praise him. That's what I wrote on
Yes.
there.
Okay.
God is good.
Yes. The preacher is leading the congregation in a song, honey.
Okay, and even before then, outside are the goons. I had to recognize the goons. And they had taken pictures that she required of them. And he said they're on the phone ready to be sent out or whatever. She's like, cool. And kept it
Cool.
pushing.
Okay.
Okay. And then Hyunam, she's in her space. She's where she needs to be, honey. She's present where she
Yes.
needs to be, honey.
Always in the right place at the right time.
Okay.
Always.
She's at the church and she said, Donggun is going to church.
Who was she calling, girl?
Hey, Young Jin.
Yes.
Dungoon's going to church. She's like, she's going to repent or something. She found religion. Like, why are you telling me this?
Mm,
Well, it looks like she's going to the church of Lisa Ra. You know, your friend.
your friend.
Hmm. So
Okay, that's why I'm calling you because you might want to know, girl.
you might want to know this.
You might want to know. This is pertinent
Okay.
information.
This is pertinent
Okay,
information. Check that.
check that. Like Phaedra said, check that after a classic read,
A
girl.
classic
It
read.
was a read. She didn't even know it was a read.
Okay. Ciao. Whew. Okay. Moving forward. So what had happened? A message of text went to Sarah as she was in her process of changing into her heavenly robes so she can
Okay.
go ahead and sing to the
Okay,
glory of the
sing
Lord.
unto the Lord, girl.
Okay, a
Yes.
new song. Okay. And she saw this picture and it's like there was an invitation for some previously prepared heron downstairs in the old sanctuary.
Okay.
And it was calling her. She couldn't say no.
No. F getting on that choir stand, girl. I need to get to these
Okay.
drugs, honey. Need that needle in my arm, girl. Yes.
I need it.
I need it
Oh gosh. Oh, and I had to write here. I may not like Yeonjin, but the fashions.
every time. She
She's
slays
been
with the
dressing.
fashions. She
Oh my
slays
gosh.
with the fashions.
So moving forward, Sarah, she falls for the bait. She is live, high as a kite. Okay.
Needle sticking out her arm. She laying down on the floor.
Child, she's so high. She started talking to the serpent that was meticulously drawn
A
on
mural
the mural.
in that room, yes, on the wall.
And that serpent turns into Myung-go. Looking good. Nice to see him alive and well.
You know it was. You know it was a treat for me, girl. You know it was a treat to see my man reincarnated, honey. Yes.
He came back.
Yes.
And I guess Myung-go told her to remember a specific day when she was feeling specifically high. And she pretty much went through the process of giving Myung-go some fellatio, some head, if you will.
Okay. Yes, as the young folks would say.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And all this time, somehow we have accumulated an audience.
And how do we accumulate that audience, Jennifer?
Do you remember?
Yes.
Who sent the text
I'm
message?
pretty sure it was the goons that sent the text messages.
Okay.
Either that or somebody who knew what was going on, related, or in on it with Moon
It
Dong
was either
Un.
the goons or Moon. You think
One
it
of
was
the two.
Dong? It was somebody, but they were doing their job because the
Okay.
whole church
The
left
entire congregation,
the
okay,
pastor
in the
preaching,
middle of the sermon.
and they knew where to go to. They went straight downstairs and trying to get this tea, and they all had their phones out recording and everything. And
And what was she doing, Jennifer? As they were flashing those pictures, click, click.
we have another DJ on our hands.
Okay, yes. Yes,
She
DJ
was
Lee set up, honey.
okay.
Okay, yes. Freaking, freaking.
She she was DJing her own party as she was imagining herself giving head to Myung-go. And she was
Okay.
DJing her own party in front of an audience. And they were over there taking pictures and videos and things of that nature. And it was just like the perfect setup. Donggun did that. We want to give thanks to the goons that were involved and participated in
Yes.
this moment. We really
Yes.
appreciate that. Made sure everything was prepared correctly.
Okay, they came through.
Yes,
Okay, in the
as they
clutch.
should with the right with the money as they
Okay,
should.
because when you got the money, honey, they they
You should
they
be able to
got
do
what
it.
you need.
And to be honest, as I'm thinking about this, I really wish she was involved with these goons early on. I
Yeah,
really do wish. Um, but
because
anywho,
she could have had them doing so much more.
yes.
But it is what it is. They're here right now.
And it would have been 15, 16 episodes if
No.
if she if she had their tones. All right, because like just think about when she was being followed by the dirty cops goons.
Yeah.
She could have made sure to have that handled
Right.
because it was a small dude and two big dudes.
Because I think the goons might specialize in putting people 6 feet deep. Okay.
Okay, they might be able
Okay.
to assist in that endeavor.
I think they have a plethora of services to serve you with, honey.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Yes. Okay.
Child.
The deed is done, honey.
Yes,
As Olivia Pope would say, it's handled.
it is handled, and I'm sure they would have handled it just fine.
Okay.
So, you
No
know,
fingerprints.
none, no evidence.
None.
Dungun, she was, looking at her work, wonderful, marvelous work that she has completed.
Yes. Look what I did.
Look what I did. And Jin shows up. She said, was this you? Like, and I don't know why she felt like she needed to have a whole like come to Jesus meeting or like a reminder to herself that she's amazing. I guess I don't know, but Yeonjin went forward with telling Donggun, "You won't bring us down." Because I was personally saying like, just look around. Like I feel like we're doing all right.
Yeah.
I feel like we're doing pretty good with bringing you down.
Didn't Moon Dong Un say, of course it was? After she asked, did you do
Oh,
this?
yeah, she said, "Of course." I'm like, come on now. And then she says, "All right, Fort Weather Forecaster A."
Yes.
And then Yeonjun starts immediately getting tagged on social medias, all
No,
the social
before
medias.
that, Young Jin said, "You don't have the evidence," and then
Oh yeah,
Yoon
she
Dong
did
Un
say
said, "You have no idea."
no. We push forward. That didn't happen yet.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm. It's okay. But yes, she was tagged on all the social medias. I guess people were putting it together that she might be weather forecaster A in this thing that she did. So the goons homegirl, aka our homegirl since we were this big, aka our homegirl from the travel agency. We see her basically typing and posting everything that Sohee's mommy had to say, which was sweet. Sohee's mom was going through it, like seriously, looking at the sky, looking for her daughter. I think it's just so sad. Anywho, but that was posted, and they just said it as weather forecaster A. Not don't put her name, just put weather forecaster A. And I think that's to protect from defamation cases and
Right.
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've actually been looking into it, but they do defamation a whole lot worse. You're going to jail.
Wow.
Like if Tasha K did that over in in Korea,
Korea.
she
Yeah.
could have gotten up to 7 years in jail.
Wow.
Yeah. They might need to look into that over here because I think word gets around, rumors get around a whole lot down there in South Korea from what it looks like, and
Mm.
a whole lot of rumors, and people really like to make up stories and try to say, well, maybe this is happening, maybe that's happening. You know what I'm saying? But they take it to another level. But anywho, so she gets tagged into that, and of course she makes her "I'm distressed. I think I'm caught again" face. And she said, "You are a murderer, and he isn't even your first." That's what Dungan said.
Yes.
"You're a murderer, and he wasn't your first." And of course, she says with a smug smile, "Do you have some proof?" You have no idea.
Okay. Yes. See. I was
And
thinking
then
when
she
you said
smiles.
not when you said it's not yet. I was like, was that in this episode? Yes, it was.
Yes, it
Okay.
was. Yes, it was. She says, "You have no," and then I'll have to say that Dungun's crazy smile was hitting on that day.
Isn't it always hidden though? When is it not hidden, girl?
Oh, child. And Yeonjun had the nerve to actually show that she was a little shaken. I gotta learn from these Americans. You can't show that they got you at all.
Right. Yeah. You can't show your
Keep a straight
weaknesses.
face at
But
all
but
times.
you know what? Without her terror, it would not have the same effect that we're getting now. We won't
For
it won't
sure.
we won't have the
Yeah.
satisfaction of seeing her terrorized.
Because we really want to see it.
Of
and,
course.
and and
We
that's what
we've
that
been
is.
waiting 11 episodes to see it.
Child.
It's
Every little
necessary.
moment. We need
It's
it all.
necessary.
Well, y'all, it has been marvelous. Thank you guys for coming over to part two so that you can see the rest of this particular episode, episode 12 for the glory. So much happened in this. Apparently, this turned out to be about an hour 30 for this one. And we are apparently tired from it, but we certainly enjoy telling you the stories.
Yes.
If you're not watching this, I think this is a great way to get to know everything that's going on because this is just an amazing situation that they got here on the glory.
Right.
But
Exploring the glory through JoJo Speaks and the Lot of the Leo is so entertaining, isn't it?
ain't it though?
We put our little spin on the Koreans, honey,
Child,
and how they
because
do their business.
the goings on, especially in this episode, was really awesome. Whew. All right, so I need to go find some food.
All right. Well,
Jonathan,
you
let us
guys can
know.
you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is JoJo_speaks3020. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. My email is WilliamJonathanLee@gmail.com. I do have my own YouTube channel. It is JoJo Speaks. Find me on YouTube. I post videos every Thursday night at 9:30 with hot topics and social commentary. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. I post with, I record with my sister Genesita, as well as my brother-in-law Tyrone and our friend Mike. We do the latest hot topics and social commentary and happenings and goings on. So if you'd like to join us, please do again on Thursday nights at 9:30. Once again, subscribe, like, share, comment, press the notification bell, all that good stuff. JoJo Speaks on YouTube.
Absolutely. And I am also on YouTube at Delilah Leo. You're here already. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. Please comment and make sure that you let us know how you feel about these episodes that we've been doing for the glory. And we're also doing for Young Royals as well. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and of course, YouTube at Delilah Leo. That's me. You can follow me in those places. You guys, thanks for holding on. Thanks for looking at part 2 with us. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy yourself.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all.